Here we are again. Another Sunday evening race night. So tonight is the Porsche Cup car, the 992. We're at Spa. We haven't done Spa in a long time. Hello to Craig and Max in the chat. I think it was quite a close qualifying, apart from Harrison at the front, who's just cleared off. And then everyone else is really tight between second and like fifth. So we're running a little bit behind. 2.5 minutes to go. We'll just switch into the game view so you can see what's going on. Not sure what Craig's asking in the chat. Is there no audio? Do we have audio? Is try and get the HUD so you can see the tyres. How about that? Right margin. So we want more. So we need about, let's say, 500 pixels or so. See what that does. I'm not going to be able to tell until I go into the car. I don't think so. It's just a wild guess. You might be able to see the tyre. So I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. 0.08. Yeah, it was close. I was on for a better lap than that, but I totally screwed it. I say a better lap. I got the main Eau Rouge in the straight, and I was half a second up, but don't cause a crash. Yeah, well, as for a Logitech G29 being fast, we know that. I think all the kind of esports guys, they almost turn the force feedback off, just so they've got less to distract them. They can just point the car and know exactly where to go. So yeah, esports drivers. Yeah, he's doing well though, Craig, to be fair. He's on it as of late. Really on it. Right, try not to get distracted, Paul. I think we've got... Let's just check we've got a random set of tyres, because I still don't understand how this really works. I just put something on and just make sure. 29 litres of fuel, should be okay. Okay. Pressures are kind of all over the place. That's why I was going to try and get the HUD so you can see it, because my little screen will usually block it. But 30 seconds to go. Yeah, we qualified thirds. Let's have a look, see where these... Well, you can see that. I mean, I now can't see that. How long we got? 20 seconds. Let's go with that. Perfect. So at least you can see the tyres, you can't see the rest of it, but yeah, good luck Max, good luck to everyone. Let's turn the volume up a little bit. Yeah, these cars, I mean, they were tricky at, looks like we're doing, yeah, short rolling start. These cars were pretty tricky at the Red Bull Ring, but here, with the really low temperatures, yeah, pretty wild on exit. I can't even keep up. So we're keeping the brakes on just to try and gauge some temperature. Harrison looks like he's quite far back in his box. Okay, start. Looks like we're clear on the inside. I'm going to fade in there. Not sure why everyone's kind of braking quite so much, because you're going so much slower down to Eau Rouge at the start because of the start line being so far down the straight. But let's just concentrate for a few laps. So now those messages, in-game messages, are blocking my view. That's good. Matt's good down the inside there. It just said pit lane is open. So are we now within pit lane pit stops? I assumed it was 3 times 20-minute races with no pit stops. The indicator's green, so yeah, I think we're good. Let's focus on this because we're losing quite a bit of time here, aren't we? Yeah, these cars are really tricky. You kind of have to hustle them to get the tyre temperature in and get the lap time out of them. Who's that sniffing up the inside? Oh, probably Joe Challoner, I'd imagine. Distracting me. Has he binned it? The leaderboard didn't update, so it says Matt Davies is behind me, but that's not the case. So it was Joe. Just up to his usual antics. I absolutely myself when I see that car in the mirrors. Okay, these two fighting up front. Tom Lyons is getting away at the front, so he's managed to take Harrison for first position. Very real chance of getting track cuts as well tonight. Oh, I was too late there. I couldn't see the line. Normally there's like a painted line as you come into the braking area. Couldn't even see it. So Harrison and Matt Davies fighting quite hard in front of us. That's a track cut. No? Okay, okay. We'll take that. Sam Wooldridge with the fastest lap so far. They really understeer on the corner entry, and then as soon as you get on the power, it's oversteer. Ooh, a little bit of contact there between Matt and Harrison, kind of letting Tom get away. So Tom's going to be loving this. Matt. About to say Matt's drifting, but so are we. Harrison also drifting in front. So the tyres are so cold. They really are a handful. We've got a bit of a gap behind us, so 2.5 seconds to Joe. Second and third in front of us, side by side into Francorchamps. So this is going to be interesting. We've ran on a little bit wide there. Can we get Matt to start thinking? Oh, so I've got a track limits warning for that one. I'm really treading quite carefully at the moment because I don't want to loop it so early on in the evening. I want to be in the fight. Yeah, Tom Lyons is checking out here. We're running fairly high downforce just because of the lack of grip. We're trying to do everything we can to get some heat in those tyres. Saying no time gained, so message is very poorly positioned now that I've moved the heads-up display. At least we can see it. So the gap has shrank behind us a little bit. Dave is pinging around quite a lot there. And he's looped it. There we go. And damage. That's good then, right? So we're going to be right back in the pack here. We've got two guys coming up here. We're going to try and stay out of the way. Josh Copeland and Hickey Nauda. So the last thing we wanted really was front end damage because we've got no front end grip anyway. So we're now down to, don't know where we are, 7th? No, we're further down than that. 10th. Simply not really concentrating on the exit. Looping it round. Schoolboy error there. Hopefully somebody will do the same. Yeah, we're struggling now with the front end. It's just, it was already pushing, but now it just won't go in. Let's see if we can work on these guys in front. Come on. Car in front of us just had a moment there, and that's allowed us to get one more position. So Josh Copeland in front of us. I thought we was going to go wide, but we didn't go quite as wide as Josh. I'm too busy trying to read Craig's message there. 10th to podium challenge. I'm not sure that one's going to work out. Although we can see a few cars in front. Bit of a gap behind us. Never a nice feeling following a car this close into Eau Rouge. Yeah, car really struggling there. Lost a bit of ground to Josh. The car just wouldn't turn mid-corner. Just over 9 minutes to go. Looped it, there he goes. Once these things start going, it's very difficult to get them back. See lots of drivers making mistakes. We just can't get this turned. I'm really struggling with the understeer. We've got Hickey Nauda behind us again. Just haven't, yeah, it's got way too much speed off mid-corner to get it turning. Not a great deal I can do about this. And just go slower. So without a front end, you just can't even provoke car to do anything. So we're in 8th position. We've got Hakak in front of us.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Quite a big gap in front of him. See the cars up the top of Eau Rouge there. Well, it's not the top of Eau Rouge, is it? It's Radion, but whatever. We're a bit warm in here.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
7.5 minutes to go. Looks like there's a car off at this turn here. I could just see it out the corner of my eye, but I daren't look away. Yeah, a car in the gravel. Just everywhere, struggling to get it turned in. Yeah, warning for track cut. Track limits. Come on, turn. So we're up to... Oh, maybe it was a back marker because we're still in 8th. Unless it's just taking a while for the leaderboard to update. Jesus. Fairly good run through there. A little bit of rubber banding. Finally done a valid lap. So the car in front jumping over the crest. He did get a good run. He's trying to break the slipstream. Goes to defend. The cars are so loud, it's quite off-putting. You can't hear the engine noise of your own car. I think I had to back out of there because otherwise I was going to run in. The car in front, he's slow on the apex. He's managed to hold me up though. It's going to go really wide on the exit. We've now got Mr. Nauda behind us. So we do need to get this guy. I think that's all we're going to have. There's only 3.5, nearly 4 minutes to go. try and get a good run through Blanchemont, I think. Not quite as close this time. He's playing with those track cuts, I think. Trying to get him to think about defending. I'm not going to go for a move, but he got a really good exit there. So can we get him down the Kemmel? Okay, we're both going to get a track cut here, but he's not defended, so we're going to slide up down the inside here to try and match his braking.
Clear on the left.
He's come back up the inside of us, just couldn't get the car turned.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Give us plenty of room. We've now got Nauda down the outside of us.
Clear on the right.
Clear there, so Nauda's got a really good run. I'm going to have to think about defending here. Turn, you bastard! Just see the middle of the corner. Does not want to turn. One minute 20 to go, and we're in a tight little battle here for 7th, 8th and 9th. Good little bit of racing.
Right, man. The leader is on the final
He's
lap.
got to have some track cuts, you'd think, but nothing's coming up. It's gone a little bit deep there, so he's trying to do the undercut, but we had a car behind us as well. So good defending. Come on, get in that slipstream.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'm to be so patient on the throttle. And to brake there. He's really defending quite robustly, shall we say. Now they're behind us. It's great racing at the end of this first race. He's gone deep there. Can I somehow get
Car on the left.
in a position? Not when I can't turn the wheel. Just about managed to stay alongside.
Clear on the left.
Give him some room on the exit.
Clear on the left.
Try and get a drive out here. We're going to have to probably take a track cut. Guy behind us. Oh, we got away with that one. But Nauda, who was behind us, has gone wide. And we managed to make that move stick. And this, I think, could
The leader has finished
Yeah, so this is the last lap as he goes wide. Might defend into here. Just get it parked on the apexes and get a relatively clean run out of here. And that's job done for now. 7th position in the end, but a good little race there with the 993 car, A. Pakak, or Pakak, Captain Pakak. Oh, I'm warm after that, guys. Well, it definitely wasn't a 10th to podium challenge, but it was certainly a challenge. Good racing, dropped it on the exit of the hairpin, which is just a classic Spa Porsche thing to do, so we'll not dwell on that for too long. It was 7. Oh, Harrison. Looks like Harrison came in 6th as well, so he must have had an issue. Tom Lyons, 8 seconds in the lead. So he's had a really good race. It'd be interesting to see if anyone can put a stop to that. I could do with some more grip on the front. There is no... So I'm using the Coach Dave Academy setups, because it's easy. Because it's supposed to do it for the temperatures. I think when the temperatures are this low, you can see 11 degrees. They don't really adapt that well. They're okay for like slight tyre pressure changes, but we're kind of in the realms of brake ducts and getting tyre pressures lower to make them actually heat up rather than being optimal. So yeah, I think there's definitely a bit of playing around on setup that's to be done. Let's have a look. So we just stay in the server in this game. Let's have a look. So we could add some front splitter, but that might make it a bit of a handful, because we know it's pretty leery on the rear already. I think we're just going to have to leave it be for now. Not really sure. Not sure what's going on there. That's not PSI hot. So yeah, so how long we got? So we're still waiting for this to roll over, so we'll just sit in here for now. How is everybody? I had 2 glasses of wine and I think 2 or 3 beers at the pub. I left the house. And today I've spent most of the day in bed. Just an absolute mess. Oh, I've got a headache. I feel sick. Absolute lightweight these days. I used to be able to drink pretty well. Now 4 or 5 drinks. Send my regards. So who am I waiting for? I've got Josh Copeland, Jurovic and Alex McGee who've technically not finished, so this is why it doesn't roll over, because it gives them like a maximum wait time. Ooh, 8 degrees, track, fast. We've had green, fast. I mean, it's a race weekend. I don't know why it's being so stingy on the grip. So same starting positions, thankfully. So let's just load. Let's just make sure. Okay. Again, it's just. I know that they're okay when they say 3, but I just don't want to take the risk. What are the dampers settings? It's good, isn't it? Very realistic. Yeah, what can we do? Not a great deal. I mean, we could probably have less fuel. Let's go with that. I didn't see any fuel warnings. Or did I? We'll go 28 just in case, and then have a look after this race finishes, and see where we are. Yeah, so that's probably why my voice is a little bit croaky, a little bit like I've got a cold, because I'm an absolute lightweight. 1 minute 28 to go. This will be the last stream for a while. Can't stream Wednesday. That's a funeral Wednesday. And then next Sunday I'm in Sweden with work. So, yeah, I'd imagine it'll be the following Sunday when we can jump back on. There might be a video posted before. I know I say this all the time, but it's actually finished. I'm just doing some final de-cringing. I've got to give it to these guys who make YouTube videos. It's much harder than streaming. Streaming is just, talk. It's waffle shite. But yeah, when you actually have no excuse to be waffling, it's pretty difficult. Never really appreciated what goes into it. But yeah, that's probably going to come up. You may not be interested. It's going to be a bit of a test, really, on just doing videos. But we're going to just look at how we approach like a new circuit, a new track. Like, what are the first things to do to try and get that lap time down as quickly as possible.
20 seconds.
20 seconds to go. Still didn't turn the... I always leave the remote for the aircon miles away. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we'll have a better race than the last one. So that's... Ah, see, look. What's going on? Because you can't hear... You can't hear the car engine noise, so I ain't got a clue if it's actually started or not, and for some reason I've turned off the indicators. I mean, that is the main problem. Come on, Fulton, get up there. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? I had to jump on the brakes last minute, got somebody up the inside. Yeah, I had to bail because I said I was going too fast. I just jab on the brakes. We need to challenge Tom, don't we, really? He's not choosing not to defend. Oh, he's gone deep. I think we might have just forced him into a bit of a mistake there on the brakes. Get out of the way, stupid race control message. I'd like to see where I'm trying to go, please. Turning a little bit better, even on colder tyres here, so let's see if we can focus in. Contact there, that's my fault. A very good run, and chose to defend really early on. Matt Davies got a massive run through there. I'm not sure where he's going. He's... Oh, we're understeering. Yeah, he got a cracking run through a right-hander. Try not to lose it on the exit this time, Paul. Steady, boy. My bad, I'm going to give him that position. I outbraked myself there.
Clear on the right.
Come on, Harrison. Oh, we've let Matt through now. Oh, might have been clever from
Car on the right.
Harrison there.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, I missed the braking there. I nearly...
Clear on the right.
Yeah, fucker. Concentrate. Oh, I've got something up on the inside now. I'm going to have to stop talking because I need to focus.
Clear on the left. Car on the left.
I'm getting absolutely swallowed up here.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't trying to go for a move there, but just missed my braking, so I had to send it to the inside. And thought that was a little bit unfair, so I gave him the position, but in doing that, it's absolutely ruined my positioning. Got Joe sniffing up the inside once again, just leaving his front wing up there, you know. Really close here for basically first to fifth, maybe even sixth. Don't spin. Only 5 minutes gone, but it's really close still at the front, so this is good stuff. You can see Matt Davies challenging Harrison at the front. Harrison in the red car, Matt in the white and green car, and then we've got Max Tad in the blue one in front of us. So easy to lose the rear in these cars. Harrison gone down second then, so Matt's got him. Max Tad in front of us. He's quite a robust driver, so I fully expect him to be making some moves sooner or later. Out of shape there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Not sure what that was. He was really slow, and now we've had to give that position up to Joe. He just seemed really... Max just seemed really slow on the inside. I was trying to just kind of give him the position.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So we managed to get a cheeky one past Joe there. They really are tricky to drive these. You can see that nobody's running away, even though we've had lots of moments, because everyone's having these small moments themselves. 12.5 minutes to go. Let's try and catch up. Once again, because we're fighting, we've now invited Joe into the mix. Joe's the car behind us in the black livery. I don't think that's actually his livery, but we don't have his skin. Heard Max in front of us doing a down change there. That's quite interesting. Oh, really early on the brakes there. Wasn't. I guess I've just been hit. Joe might have snuck up the inside and I've not seen him there. Yeah, I didn't really want to go for that move, but Max braked so early. Definitely caught me off guard. Another good race. We're racing for 4th position, or 3rd in front of us. Matt Davies looks like he's cleared off a bit up front. Sit here in the slipstream a little bit. Gaining.
Car on the left.
That's a little bit of a cheeky move from me. Max did well to leave me room and not turn in there. Can we catch up to Harrison? Looks like we've managed to get a little gap on Max behind us, which is nice, comforting. Struggling to get it stopped there. Really bad on the brakes there. That cost me a load of time. I was distracted by seeing where Tom Lyons was actually after that earlier adventure. Luckily hasn't. I was too far back into the grasp of Max Tad in 4th. Slightly weird line through there that time. So we've closed in on Harrison a little bit. Matt Davies has definitely kind of disappeared at the front. Some really nice sun effects going on through the trees. Really struggling to get it stopped for this chicane. It's costing me a lot of time. Max not far behind. Oh, it's Joe Challoner behind us now. Looks like they're having a bit of a battle. Max and Joe in 4th and 5th, behind us on track. I think we can catch Harrison if we really hook up the next few laps. Change gear. Harrison is a Norris fan. For anyone just wondering what the hell I'm on about, Craig just put in the chat that Harrison is a Norris fan, if we couldn't tell. I'm not quite sure what he's referring to there. We will investigate after the race. Does he mean can't hold pole position? Maybe that's what he means. Every time I'm missing the braking point. I think it's because the sun is so high or low in the sky. I'm just missing the line because I always look for a line and I'm just missing it every time. Now we've got cars behind us. Ah, it's Joe Challoner, my arch nemesis. Drop back from Harrison a little bit here. Not got a good run through there, that was pretty poor. Alright, so watch the mirror. Whoa. Not the way to do that. I've cooked the tyres. I'm trying to go, Joey. Got to wait too long. I think this is going to be the battle now. Not going to be moving forwards unless there's an incident further up. Pushing on in the corners, you can hear the tyres scrubbing now. Just getting too greedy on the entry. cannot see the line at all.
Leaders on final lap now.
Just going to have to brake really early, I think. Struggling to get it slowed down at all. Not happy with this performance. I think Joe just cut across Radion there. This is the last lap, so just need to keep it in front of Joe to hold the podium. Did actually start to close the gap to Harrison, but it's too late to think about that. Ah, not good. Managed to get it stopped this time.
The leader has finished the race. Excellent job, mate. P3, we're on the podium. Now bring it back home safely.
It was a tough one. A few little crappy
Car on the right.
Crappy moves early on in the race there, certainly on Max. Yeah, really close though. Really close racing. Should we jump in, have a quick look at the replay while we're waiting? Okay, so let's jump to the helicam, just to make things easy. So that is Max that got alongside us. Oh, we got really close on the way through Eau Rouge. And then we were following Harrison. Or was that was Tom actually. So this is where, so we kind of just distracted Tom Lyons, and he got his braking wrong, and he's lost a lot of positions there, rejoining nicely nice and safely. So we were in second at this point, but yeah, we a bit of a nightmare. So you can see Max and Matt Davies battling behind us, obviously. So actually, let's just have a quick look at this. I did make contact with Harrison. Yeah, I didn't get out the throttle. I thought he was going to go back to the racing line, but he did defend, and that was bad from me. So we were all over Harrison. I think we have the pace on Harrison, actually. But obviously then that invites the cars behind us, and this has been quite a reoccurring theme. This is Matt pushing us along. Nearly unsteered off the circuit there. But yeah, as soon as we kind of get in a battle, we then find ourselves under attack from behind. So this was really close. We had like the top 10 really close at the moment. Obviously we're watching this in ×2 speed. See everyone have a bit of a wiggle on the exit. So Harrison's kind of off the track there a little bit. Is this where I... Yeah, so basically I outbrake myself there. Take avoiding action. And then I try to give the position back, but in doing so, I lose another one to Matt Davies, and then Max Tad takes advantage of that as well. So that's me going absolutely sideways there. We're going to lose the replay. So Max has got through on us, and then Joe's taken the opportunity to try and get through there. But I think we managed to fend off Joe, just about. He's trying to hang it through around the outside. Bit of drifting seemed to work. You can kind of get away with a little bit of sideways action in these, as long as you keep it planted and facing the right way. Ooh, my keyboard tray has just collapsed. What's going on here? Why are we still waiting? Okay. So this is us, we're now behind. So that's Max, sorry, that's Matt Davies taking Harrison for the lead. I'm going to jump back in because I don't want to miss the start of the race. Still not rolled over. Not really sure what's happening there. Okay. So this is where we kind of got bumped down the order. We're in 4th here. We had Joe behind us. Or 3rd, sorry. I think we're in 3rd. No, 4th. So pretty even Stevens at this point. See quite consistent gaps between these guys, but really good. Like, this is great to see, you know, halfway through the race. Obviously that's just ticked over now, but yeah, halfway through the race, a nice big train of cars. So that's good. I'm getting called a bandit. No, that was a while back, I think. Unless that was for my move where I kind of sent it. Comment in my chat, Matt. Matt? Max. Yeah. Wasn't that in the first race? I can't remember. I'm not sure if anybody else has this, but you get to the end of a race and you're like, total blank of what just happened. Certainly is for me. I don't have the capacity to store it. It's like my memory's full. 2 minutes 15 to go. This is the last race. So we've had a, what do we have? A 7th and then a 3rd. We're starting 3rd for the final, obviously, or not the final, but the 3rd race. Last week we got 3 wins. No idea how that happened. But we haven't really been... Well, we've been okay on the pace, but just not consistent enough. We've been going backwards most of the evening. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. Really tricky. Just, you really have to be on it not to lose the car. Yeah, and we've just fallen victim a little bit, even though we've had pace most of the evening. When we've caught another car, we've ended up then going backwards. So it's been kind of counterintuitive. Right, 1 minute 10 to go. See what we can do. More confident for this one. We've had a good warm-up, 7th, and then a 3rd, and then we'll kick on to try and do this one. We're not really in the championship because we're, like we say, we're away next week, and we missed the first round. So we're just kind of, you know, arrive and drive. Just do the odd meeting or the odd event.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Have we even loaded setup? I've been sat here all this time.
20 seconds.
No, we're okay. Plenty of time. Alright, and let's see what we can do in race 3. See if I can actually start the car without totally messing that up. So, ignition.
Going double file.
Right, I think that started. Yes.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
I'm going to stay quiet for the first few laps here, because I think we've realised that focus is key.
Green light. Give it all you got. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Very, very close with Max once again. So we've got Tom and Harrison in front of us. No doubt Matt will be coming through anytime soon. Stupid race control message again. Way too wide in there. There we go again, look. Fighting the people behind us. So frustrating.
Clear on the left.
I think we need to be a little bit more intelligent in where we're catching the car in front, because we're catching the mid corner. Max has gone really wide in the mirror. Catching the mid corner, having nowhere to go, and the car behind us, who's got a little gap, is just closing that gap and getting the run on us. Interesting battle here for the lead. See the cars behind you all the time, waiting for an opportunity, like vultures they are. We know we've got roughly the same pace as Harrison, who's currently leading. Too fast in there, we're going to a cut there, unfortunately. No time gained, apparently. Max has got a good run on us here in the mirror. This could be awkward.
Yellow flag is active.
Track limit for that.
Exceeding track limits.
Quite surprised at that one. It looks like Matt Davies must have had an incident because he's down in 7th. And he's had really good pace in the last 2 races, so keep an eye out for him at some point. Just getting in the dirty air a little bit there. These two are going to battle. Really conscious of Max in 4th position behind us. Good little race, 5 minutes in, so quarter of the way through. Not the best run through there on this lap. Harrison defending from Tom. Max behind us got a really good run through there. Slow on the exit. Tom getting really sideways through there. Great camera angle for that. Ooh, and we've gone really deep on the brakes. Once again, it's tough. It's really close race, and you really have to concentrate. Better run through there, but Max has followed us through, so we've both, 3rd and 4th, been catching 1st and 2nd through there, through sector 1. Oh, pushing mid-corner. Max is going to look at having a sniff here, I think. Keep it on the apex. Well, that was scary. Obviously I had to get it stopped on the apex a little bit there. I only just held that slide. Nearly dislocated my wrist in the process. Come on, let's kick on, let's get some quick laps in, let's be a bit more aggressive. Try and close this gap. Because we had a track cut, we actually did a fast lap on that last one. 2:21. Because we keep cutting the track, it's never going to count. So there's no time gained. Same rules for everyone, don't forget. Get in the mirrors.
We are at the halfway mark, still a way to go.
Harrison's gone deep there, but it shouldn't cost him too much. Getting a lot of track cuts, not many valid laps whatsoever. Eight minutes 45 to go. Still really close. First, second, third and fourth. All really closes up on the brakes. Oh, she's leery. Harrison's not getting away, so this is really close. Managed to keep it on the circuit, but that's might have cost me. Max is pretty close. These two battling for the lead. This could end up in change of positions.
Car on the left.
Max once again
On the left.
trying to take advantage of it. We're lucky to keep position, but once again we find as soon as we get a little bit held up, gives the advantage to the cars following. Maybe we just need to be a little bit more deliberate, try and take these opportunities. Really close race in this. First, fourth, pretty much nose to tail. We have to defend here because Max has got a run in the mirror.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
He's got us. Once again we lose out, but I'm going straight back. No, I've changed my mind. We need to stay in touch with the two front guys. And I think if we start battling, we're going to lose them. But now, we've got Matt Davies behind us, I think. Ah, fuck it. Sorry. No time gained still. Okay, we'll take that. Alright, we need Max to start making moves on Tom. There we go, so they're starting to fight. Harrison's got a little bit deep there in the lead, but this could let Harrison away at the front if we battle too much. Really struggling with the front end. We've got guys catching us. We're going backwards again, boys. You know, we sat there in third for a long time thinking we've pretty much got the pace here, and then we still find ourselves going backwards once again. Oh dear. We may just be losing touch here. We're going to need to catch in this last sector through the chicane to stay in this little battle for the podium positions. Not like that. So tricky. So we've managed to gap 5th position behind us a little bit. And we've stayed on the circuit for sector 1. I think we've had about 2 valid laps. Oh, they're battling for the lead. We want some of that action. Ah. Car behind us is closing in on this little battle, so it's a battle for 1st to 5th at the moment. You can see the gaggle of cars. There's 3 behind us on the track map, really close together. Tyres are starting to give up a little bit, I think. Once again, another track car. I dare say everybody's pretty much been on the edge of valid laps tonight. It's so easy to just drift over the lines. Like that. Another one. Oh, here we go. It's getting fruity. So easy when you get in a little battle like this just to be a little bit impatient on the throttle. Like these two, well, they're all fighting. See Max just doing the same there. So Tom Lyons has actually taken the lead. Didn't actually see that because of the 2 red cars, but he's got the lead as it stands. Oh, and that's Harrison Fulton. Ah, yeah. I probably should have lifted off there. I think if I'd lifted though, we'd have caused an accident. So we were trying to get away from that. It's unfortunate. Last lap. But it is what it is, I guess. Let's have a look at the replay. That was a really good good race up until that point. For some reason we can't watch in normal playback speed. I don't know what's been going on here. So let's just speed it up. I think, was this it? We're gonna have to watch in mute. So, does Harrison... Does he get a tag? He does get a tag from... Oh dear. Yeah, there's not really much I could have done there. I think if I'd have braked, then... Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's go on Helicam. There she is. Okay. Well, that's a good view, isn't it? What's going on here? Okay, right, let's go back here. So we're following. So I'm pretty sure that's Tom. Is that Tom in first? And he brakes. Ah, if he'd kept his foot in. Because we went as far right as we could because we saw Harrison going off. I think it was Harrison anyway. So we go, you can see, we go as far right as we can. As far right because that car's not going to get us. But because because this car slowed down and ended up being a bit of a skittle, you know, I think, I know he slowed down, but he was never recovering from an impact like that, to be fair. And that's just, yeah. So maybe if, what do you do? What do you do in this position, this situation? We've got a nice run through there. Right. I could check up. Yeah, I could have backed off, but to be honest, when you can see the accident like that, you think, whoa, I need to get away from that. Because this car brakes. I think we'd have probably got away if that wasn't the case. But yeah, I could have lifted. What does the cars behind us see from it? It'd be interesting. I bet they were rubbing their bloody hands together. So you can see this is like the last lap, and we've got 7 cars in the fight, really. And you see them go off, and they'll be thinking, "Oh God, there we go." So who brakes? Matt brakes. Little dab. Yeah, and that looks like it's continued on. Are we going to get this on the replay? I think so. Whoa, this is awkward. Ah, it just backs off to give him it. Good racing though. I mean, look at this last lap. And then the replay ends. Because I think... Yeah. Oh, the race is over. That was a shame. But really, really good racing up until that point, you know. These things happen. Yeah, I was getting a bit of a workout there, and there's a few moments where we're kind of just hoping that the car doesn't spin. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I'll have to jump in the Discord and see what's going on, see what the crack is. But for now, we'll leave it there. No stream next Sunday. Nothing this Wednesday because I'm away. And then away for a week in Sweden. So looking like March now. So keep your eyes for a video being posted either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow evening, I'd say, because it's getting late now. Yeah, but thanks for joining me, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Bye.